Okay, need to solve the issue with this microphone only kicking in after about 10 seconds here. There we go. Yeah, I know the solar panel is partially shaded. Actually, it's about half shaded. Sun has moved in the past few hours. I'm just testing this system that I made. I'll show you in the back here. And there's not another YouTube video that has, and I looked at them, a simple way for a kickstand for these large panels. Actually, none of them. There's not a single kickstand on YouTube for the large. These are 320 watt Renogy panels. I was just testing as getting an output of 40 volts directly with a voltmeter. When it was not shaded like this, it was fully in the sun. Here I have a lithium iron phosphate. I recommend, now these are radically expensive. I've only got one of these. Most of what I have are deep cycle lead acid marine batteries. This is the Adventurer controller. And of course I'm not getting much right now since it's about half shaded. But by the way, never ever hook your charge controller or your solar panel without hooking the battery to the charge controller first, because it will wreck your charge controller. It will absolutely, undeniably wreck it. So let's get to the heart of the matter and look back here, since there's not another YouTube video, on the stand system for the large panels. I've seen every manner of stand for, let me get down here in the dirt. There we go. Manner of stand for like 100 watt panels. Ouch! Here's PVC. These are limiters. The limiter is just rope, of course, to set the angle. The reason why I have another set of connectors up here is so I can actually set a smaller set of legs, which I have inside, to lay the panel mostly flat. If I want to raise the panel up and change its angle relative to the sun at a steeper angle, I actually just have some PVC that I stick in the bottom here on these T-joints. And here at the top, you can see the T-bar system they had created. Now I just used hose clamps, metal hose clamps, for the side down here. Down there at the bottom, I actually tied in my limiter, my rope limiters. You could use chain, but why use chain? You know, these panels are 41 pounds already, and I added, you know, another 2-3 pounds with this PVC on here. But this is very sturdy and very nice, and the whole thing folds up nicely against the flat of the panel. Everything on all this PVC is glued, and I have lubrication, except for right here, so the whole thing can hinge in, which it does very easily. Let me actually do this number, and God, it is so hot. You can see it hinging in right now. Since I have one hand on the panel, when I actually bring it down, I just take my foot down here and there we go. There we go. Straighten it out with your foot. And this works really nice. And I saw a bunch of really elaborate, incredibly stupid setups on YouTube on the 100 watt panels. Just obnoxiously huge kickstand systems where they build PVC around the entire frame. There's already holes in the frames of these 320 watt panels, so you just use metal hose clamps to tie it in. There's 2 at one end of the long end and 2 at the other end. And I didn't actually have to put these in here, but I actually have another set of stand legs so that I have multiple pitch angles I can actually set the solar panel at relative to the sun very, very easily, literally in a matter of seconds. So I guess that's it. This is a 320 watt Renogy, and you need your charge controller, need your battery. Yeah, I wish these lithium iron phosphates were not so obnoxiously, horrifically expensive, but they're just absolutely horrific. That's the Adventurer charge controller, by the way, and it's a 30 amp, and these 320 watt panels are 24 volts. Says either 41 pounds, output on bright sun, 41 volts. So 40 pounds, 24 volts, they weigh 41 pounds. And this one's mine, but I built 4 of these yesterday. 4 of these kickstand systems. I had to go to Lowe's and buy a lot of PVC and some glue. And I had to think of an ingenious way that it would not only be very lightweight, but also too reliable and easy to set up. It's amazing how the simple stuff takes longer to think about and to set up. Also too, I drilled in the bottom of the PVC here. Drilled where the rope attaches for the limiters. And once again, just have pegs of whatever length you want to stick in the bottom of the T-joints there for changing the attack angle to the sun. So, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.